So we are meeting first time. So first, I would like to know about you, ma'am. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, Chandan. Yes. Yeah, this is Alka connecting you from Lucknow. So, I'm a
Mhm.
postgraduate in English literature.
Okay.
My
Ma'am, are
school.
you a teacher?
Sorry?
Are you a teacher?
No, I was a teacher long back, but not now. And it's been very long because I'm a senior citizen and it's been very long time when I was teaching. And that too only for a few years because my husband got transferred to other cities, so that's why he left. Okay. And if you talk about my family, I have two sons and they both are married. And my husband, he's a retired banker. Yeah,
Oh,
that's about me. Yeah. And let
yeah.
me know something about
Uh,
you too.
Yeah, of course. Basically, ma'am, I'm a teacher. I belong to Bihar state, and as well as I'm helping to the beginner student, especially in English speaking speaking field. I'm giving my opinion, my idea, so beginner can improve their skills.
Okay, that's too good. Okay. Very nice. And which place you are connecting me?
Yeah, Bihar state
Bihar state. And Bihar from which city?
city, like Patna, capital.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Patna is
from
the capital of Bihar.
Patna. My husband was posted in Patna long back.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So,
thank.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
ma'am. So
so as you write your surname like Chandan Lahiri, the Lahiri, I can guess whether you are a Maharashtrian or a Bengali.
no, this is a title of mine. Like so many peoples, belong to the Lahiri caste. Lahiri. That is mean like they have a created bangles. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
one of my friends, no, she's in Mumbai. So she's a Bengali and she writes her surname like Lahiri.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's why this is my
yeah.
title.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'm very curious because you're a very experienced person. So I would like to know your way of improvement. You're speaking English nowadays. How are you improving your spoken English? May I know, ma'am?
Yeah, I am improving. I am not improved that much, which I want to. Okay, so that's why I've joined this group and yeah, I'm practicing daily.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about what I can tell. Yeah, it's daily. I'm enjoying interacting with people and getting to know much about the language and vocabularies. And so actually, at this age, I don't have to go for any job or for interviews or to teach somewhere. The only thing is that I'm having a leisure time of mine, and yeah, I'm enjoying to interact with people. And yeah, in this way, this will lead into a productivity also because something or the other I'm getting to learn, of course, and I'll develop my fluency maybe in the long run or some 3 or 4 months after. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right, ma'am. And you're the experienced person, so you can help to many of students nowadays. Yeah, that's really great. Okay, ma'am. So now, could you share your opinion about if the any beginner want to learn spoken English at home? So at the first time, what they should be do? Give me your idea, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. For a person, if he knows a little bit, okay, then he can carry on. Okay. Like, I think, according to my opinion, that as much as the person speaks, he will be able to speak more, right? So
Yeah.
daily is, yeah, speaking a lot helps a person to develop the fluency, and of course, listening is also too, I must say, necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Listening for the conversational videos. Okay, so these will help us definitely. So these are few things to listen and to read. If somebody is not in the habit of reading, then there are many who are not in the habit of reading.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if they, so if a person can develop the habit of reading, he should. If not, then it's okay. So listen to the conversational videos. There are so many motivational speakers. Okay, then follow their conversation videos and speak on, go on speaking. Daily, I mean, become a talkative person. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, ma'am. So nowadays, may I know, how do you manage your day routine? Because you're very old and settled your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's very difficult for me, you know. Actually, what happens, the daily, I gave you time today, but actually, what happens, you daily I sit after 3 only. At 3 p.m., after that, I'm free, after my lunch. After
Mm-hmm.
doing every work of mine, I finish my work. Then after 3, I manage to have conversations. But anyhow,
Mm-hmm.
I thought after 3, you know, it becomes like too hot, extreme hot is going on these days. No, so sometimes I think, yeah, sometimes I want to watch a movie, I want to read something. I'm not getting time for these things. So anyhow, you know, between my preparing lunch, I take out few minutes to have conversation. So I thought of connecting, and this is the first time I'm connecting somebody before 3.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you. Really, it's my pleasure, ma'am, because you have given your precious time to me, and
yeah.
I'm really today because I will learn many things from you. Okay, ma'am.
So this
So,
is how, yeah, I manage my work. Yeah, still there is a little bit of work left in my kitchen. After having conversation with you, I'll go back and get it finished. Yes,
okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, I couldn't ask you, where do you live?
I'm
In
in
which place?
Lucknow.
Lucknow. Lucknow in city area. Yeah, even village,
No, it's a
city.
city area, and yeah, and you know it's the capital of Uttar Pradesh. I
Yeah,
think you
yeah.
know that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But you know why I ask? Because every place is the village are also existence,
Yeah, yeah.
So,
There are many close by villages too. Yeah, every
yeah,
city has, you know, some villages close to the city. Yeah,
yeah, that's why. Okay, and nowadays, ma'am, the temperature is very heavy,
yeah,
everywhere. Bihar, I think
everywhere.
38 to 4 degree, temperatures.
Yeah, of course. And Delhi in the news, it was yesterday, like yesterday night's news was on the TV, that Delhi had a temperature of maximum to 52. I could not trust this, but when I asked my son, he told, yeah, some area of the Delhi was very extreme hot. So
Hmm.
maybe 50, above 50 temperature. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So nowadays, have you been reading any kinds of books? Yes, story books, anything else
Yeah, I
nowadays?
read a lot, you know, yeah, Chandan, whenever I get time. So I try reading because in this way, you know, I'm building up my vocabulary too. Because, you know, in the past, you know, when I used to read something like stories or anything, if I didn't knew the meaning, I would just escape that thing because I could go through the content or the meaning of the content and I would leave the particular word if I'm not able to get the meaning. But yeah, nowadays I am so concerned about the vocabulary. So if I don't find the exact meaning, so then I underline with it pencil and I find the meaning in the Google and I frame sentences. So I'm very
Yeah.
particular about developing my vocabulary. See, these are few, you just see, these are the magazine, papers, newspaper, which I read daily.
Wow.
So yeah, so
You're right. Every
yeah.
beginner re-establish these kinds of habit to focusing on different part of stuff, which is a
And you know,
requirement.
not only, and the second thing is not only to develop the vocabulary, we should use while conversation also. So I'm
Wow.
trying to, yes, yeah, you know, actually what happens, everyone is in the habit of speaking the same words again and again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
We don't, you know, I don't know, we don't have that courage to use that particular new word in a conversation. But yeah,
Yeah, ma'am.
yeah, but if I had used few, you know, some 3 or 4 words, then I think I won't forget the next time. And maybe there are many I have noted down and I try to speak them out in conversation.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
I think according to me, this is a requirement to involving a different kinds of vocabulary in your sentence for
Yeah.
modifying and showing as an answer to other people's.
And of course, the language also looks, what to say, it looks, I won't mention gorgeous, no, some of other word. You can make out that what I'm trying to tell, that the language will also look beautiful, maybe
You
beautiful. Yeah.
static,
Yeah.
amusement,
Yeah.
amazed.
Amazing. Yeah. So that is what I was trying to say. What happens? Something, you know, we don't find the proper word, you know, while having conversation with somebody. So that's what, I want to overcome my thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
of
to,
course.
develop my fluency in that way. कि हम सोते जागते भी I am able to, whatever, like I'm speaking Hindi, in the same manner I want to speak English also. So
Yeah,
yeah,
ma'am. Because we have to become a crazy for this language in a
yeah,
particular time
then, of
without
course,
without making self as a crazy person. How can we get the better experience, and deeply indulge self, in this field for
definitely,
having the better
definitely,
appearance, right, and showing to other peoples. So that was the requirement. That is
uh,
the not easy for anyone. That's why they are
no,
suffering to lots of problems like hesitations, right, and fumbling because
yeah,
they have a limited sentence, limited data, modifying their sentence. These are the problem of all of them, right, ma'am?
yeah. So that only I was saying to only the passion won't work. We have to put our efforts, hard efforts in this. And
Yeah.
it should be diligent, yeah, like diligent and whatever say we have to be, that is what we will overcome everything, hesitation. And you know what, initially when I was in this group, when I joined this group,
Mm.
I was not able to, I was not able to, I will say, I was not comfortable or not convenient to speak to somebody on the camera, so I would only speak on audio calls. So
Yeah,
that
ma'am.
and I thought, that is not working for me. So I
Mm-hmm.
tried to come on videos, and this way, yeah, I'm developing more. I'm more convenient and more comfortable these days.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Yeah,
understand, ma'am, because at the first time you met, the first time, the different situations of your life, and if you want to be a very better, feel comfortable in that kinds of situation, so you have to indulging yourself, multiple times to be becoming the familiar of these situations, and that
right,
is
right,
mean you're going to be very comfortable, right,
right,
with
right.
someone for having the great conversations. Yeah, so
So
I
it's
can
been
understand.
when did you join this group? I think you are new to this group, no? Right?
Yes, ma'am, I'm the new of this group. Yeah, someone said it me.
Okay, it's
So
good. Yeah, somebody or the other adds, and then only we are in on this group. So,
yeah.
in a day, how many conversation you have in a day?
Yeah, only one.
Okay,
Yeah, because people, the most of the time people are not giving proper time to anyone's side. There were lots of excuses, so that's why rarely I'm having anyone in a day. But
okay.
I'm really passionate and very curious by attending the session and having the conversation with them, because
Yeah,
during conversation we learn many things and
right,
building our confidence, right? Learning new vocabulary,
right.
refreshment of mind, and
Yeah,
receive a different kinds of opinion of other. So that will be really requirement, right, to
right,
developing the personality.
right.
That's why,
And
ma'am.
when did you create your channel? It's been how long?
Yeah, it's been I think three months before.
Oh, 3 months before.
Yeah, but I saw many videos of you, ma'am.
Oh,
I watched many videos of yours. Yeah,
oh, but it's just for practice. I want to have as much as conversation I can have in a day. So at least I try for three. I try
oh,
for three. That's my target. If I can have at least three conversations a day, but yeah, two I have daily. Not
oh,
sometimes not more than two. Yeah.
yeah, because people are not consistent. People are does not be a consistent. They will give you the time, but they will never come out, right?
Yeah.
This
Right.
is biggest
Yeah. Right.
problem.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem only. And ma'am, in this time, the people are not consistent. That's why they are weak in this field, right?
Yeah, we should be consistent and more diligent, And this way, I think everyone can do, If we have that willpower, that yeah, I have to do this by any means, then one can do whatever he desires.
Yeah,
That
we should be inculcate some kinds of habit in life to changing the
right,
quality of right
yeah.
during time. That is
Right.
called communication skills, right, ma'am? Okay, ma'am.
So,
So tell me, do you want to ask me anything? You can.
so Chandan, we had already spoken. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now tell you about your family. How many members are there in your family?
Yeah, okay. Basically, I'm a fourth member in my family. My parents, I have a younger brother, including me, fourth member in my family.
Okay. You are the younger. Okay. The elder one is your brother. Yeah, right?
No,
You are
I'm the younger. I mean elder. I have a younger brother.
okay. Okay. That is what.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, I'm very curious to speak like a advanced speaker. This is my desire.
Yeah,
Um,
you will be very soon if you try and you work hard, no? So nothing can stop you from that. So I
yes,
think you definitely you'll achieve what you want to do.
yeah. And the big problem of all the peoples have still, and me also, about grammar. So many beginners have the confusion. Is it really requirement or not? So what is your opinion, ma'am, about
No, no,
grammar?
I never, if somebody will ask me and the other person may laugh, what I'm going to say, that still somebody asked me the rules of tenses, about tenses. I won't be able to, but yeah, I can speak. When I speak, I think I don't make mistakes. Maybe I mistake, I don't know. But I've never gone through the tenses, never. Something,
Mhm.
the English, I could do everything. But when it came to tenses, to learn about the tenses, I was so
Mm.
felt so boring to learn that part. Every time I escaped that part of the tenses and moved forward. I never learned tenses. I
Yeah,
don't
ma'am,
know
you're the
about grammar, so I think the basic grammar everybody knows, so, and there's no need, I think, at least for me. But yeah, sometimes, when we speak in the front of the good speaker, like there are many speakers I'm not able to recollect. So they
Mhm.
just check us on then and there only that you have framed the sentence wrong. It happens so many times. If we go according to grammatical grammar way, so we make lot of mistake while speaking, and maybe
Yeah,
even I. But I'm confident that I don't want to go in the grammar,
yeah,
and yeah,
because if you started thinking about grammar, so that would be created some kinds of hesitation internally of you during
right,
conversation with someone. At that
yeah,
time, your attentions will be distracted in both of side. That's why you will feel hesitation, right, and
yeah,
fumbling because your focus will be distract
right.
according to your thing.
Okay, okay,
That
just see, like my maid servant, any maid servant of the any house, if the maid servant, she's not never been to school. She never been to school. She never learned grammar. How she speaks so good Hindi?
oh my god, yeah, you're right, ma'am.
Yeah, she never been to school. She never knows how to write ka and about Hindi. But they speak very well. And the same case with the English too. We don't have to go in deep into the grammar. We know the basic knowledge will do. And the only thing is that we have to speak and going on speaking. As much as we will speak, we will be able to speak. So that's what
Yeah,
yeah, according to me, I think this,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm also agree. And by observing the way of talking of someone's, how they are talking,
right,
you know,
right,
our subconsciousness started absorbing, consuming what they says in
right,
day-to-day life, someone's. So that's why we should be at least listening a lot,
right,
listening of someone's. That would be enough to having the good experience, right, ma'am?
right, right.
Always listening, as you mentioned, ma'am, before time, listening and speaking, like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm also agree. Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, may I know your hobbies?
Yeah, hobbies. Reading book and listening to music. And one indoor game I like to play too much, that is chess. I love to play chess. But actually,
Oh,
I don't find anybody, very rare people play this game. So I never
mm.
find. Only my father used to play with me, but he has passed, some 4 or 5 years back. So now I miss him because I don't have anybody to play with me.
Yeah,
That's
ma'am, I
I
understand.
told my husband also. I tried teaching him, but he's not
Mm.
interested in chess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is mind game, ma'am. You have to be very concentrate on their all the
Correct.
moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody are not perfect in this, field. Focusing
Yeah.
very hardly,
Uh,
over there.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are my hobbies. And what about your hobbies? What you do in your leisure
Yeah.
time? What you like to do?
Yeah, my hobbies, recently I have made some hobbies of mine, like talking with the new peoples, learning new things by them, and as well as traveling also I like different kinds of
Oh,
places.
oh, you
Yes.
like traveling, okay. So do you travel a lot, or when you get leisure time, when you have, then you go for traveling, or every year you go to traveling?
Yeah,
Eh?
ma'am. Basically, still I'm not. I do not go anywhere nowadays. But yeah, in a year, yeah, even in a month, I must prefer myself to visiting a different kinds of places for a wearing purpose and exploring new things.
Yeah,
This is a
okay.
requirement of life, right?
And
So yeah.
you told me about to tell me something about my hobbies. You told me now. So these hobbies of mine, like listening to music, that is left behind. And nowadays the first and foremost hobby has become like to have conversations. So I spend most of the time on my mobile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I can understand. According to situation, the humans has been changing their hobbies and many of quality of self.
yeah,
Because humans are unpredictable, right,
yeah.
ma'am? Humans are unpredictable. We can't expect always you will get the one human as before time,
Right,
right?
right.
During time, during situation, they
Yeah,
just suddenly change self according to time to optimizing self,
right,
right?
right.
So many things can be the possibility in future.
Yes. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. So
So
that's why.
do you read something? Are you in the habit of reading?
Yeah, of course. I love to read any kinds of novels, stories. Yeah, I also read. And listening also,
So
a
what kind
speech.
of a novels you read? What kind of a novels?
I do not select any specific novels. Reasonably, I could be selected any one of them and read out.
Okay,
Because I
that's
have made intention only for grasping the experience, knowing
yeah.
how to construct the sentence, modifying the sentence by the author. Right.
o-
The real intention of mine only for reading these kinds of reasons, right? So that's why. But
Okay,
yes, a species story, mysterious story I love to watch. Watch, I
o-
mean read.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
because during reading these kinds of a story, internally that will be holding you, right?
yeah,
It
right,
will be
right.
holding you, yeah. You will have some kinds of expectation. After ending this story, I will get the end of things, right? What will be and
So
happen next?
as you told, you love traveling. So the
Yeah,
last, what was the destination last which place you had been to last
yeah. I remember I went to Kolkata to
oh,
watching Howrah Bridge. Yeah.
to watch?
Howrah Bridge. Do you know
Oh,
about?
okay. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Okay.
Yeah. So I remember last visiting at Kolkata, and that was really great places according to me. And there was huge of persons, populations are there because there were lots of factories available. So many visitors, especially for visiting
Yeah.
there for work purpose.
Yes. Very crowded. No, the city is too crowded. Kolkata.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah.
And every people are employee you can consider. All the people are worker more than any visitor who only usually came to for walking and exploring new things there. Right.
And then how many languages you know?
I know only two languages. My native language is Hindi, and second I'm learning.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So we should be wrap up this session.
Yes, yes,
Maybe like
yes. Yeah.
yeah, ma'am. You are very nice. Uh, experienced person. Today I really learned many things from you, ma'am, and you can be the
Thank
inspiration
you.
of many beginner in
Even I
future also.
enjoyed talking to you, Chandan. Yes. And maybe I'll be looking forward again. I'll try to connect you very soon. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It would be really honor for me. Thank
Yes.
you, ma'am. Bye.
Okay.